Welcome to the #1 podcast out of Bass Am Studios. We're live in Leander, Texas. This is the Whiskey and Whiskers podcast. We're your host, Chris.
Whiskey Wizard Matt.
Gator.
And Blake. So, who watched the ApocEclipse?
I did.
Did you?
I did.
How was it?
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
How could you not watch it, dude?
Well, like if you were inside or, you know.
I didn't think
I went right back inside and went to a meeting.
I heard a bunch of prisoners in New York were suing the jail because they wanted to watch the eclipse. I keep calling it the ApocEclipse.
ApocEclipse.
They wanted to watch the eclipse and they won. They ended up getting to watch it.
That's cool.
Isn't that wild? There's like, nah, we get to go outside.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, that's like the whole fucking deal with jail, right? Is you don't get to go outside. Isn't that kind of the fucking thing?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, but today's special. And they're like, all right. What?
Probably only ones with good behavior. You know?
Bro, you still gotta have lights out before the Super Bowl.
Oh, dude.
Over.
There was no good behavior. Well, I don't know. They talked like it was going to be the apocalypse, right? Like everybody was supposed to go crazy and like, dude, nothing happened. Nothing happened. It was awesome.
Well, apparently some woman in Florida shot some people on the road.
Florida woman?
Yeah, but that was going to happen anyway. Like she was already going to do that.
And there wasn't even an apocalypse there. ApocEclipse.
Well, the god told her to shoot.
She said she was tired of Florida man getting all the attention, you know.
Oh, so the Florida woman.
I think she had some mental illness problem.
Oh.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing something for the eclipse and there's no eclipse, I mean, that's kind of...
I don't know, dude. Like, the eclipse happens and you just start firing off pistols in your neighborhood. It seems pretty reasonable to me. Like, I wouldn't be too concerned about the mental stability.
100%. We went out camping and we were on this like family property and 100% full eclipse. We were right in the path of totality. That's why we went here. Full blown eclipse is happening, right? We had 4.5 minutes of it or something like that in the totality.
Nerd.
And about 2 minutes into it, it was like someone started shooting fireworks. We were like, we should shoot a gun, right? Like you should shoot a gun.
Yeah, shoot the moon. That's what I was gonna say. Did you shoot the moon?
So we did. We should, sometimes you got to pop a couple rounds off.
Hell yeah! In the dark, in the middle of the day.
And it's not going to happen again for a long time. So
they'll never know where those shots are coming from, dude. It'll be fine.
Dude, they had their hands full. They couldn't fuck with anything. You know?
Yeah.
What are they going to do?
It was traffic. They would have had to deal with that first.
Dude, there was hella traffic. So I had to come back 29. And what normally should have taken like an hour took like 2.5 hours. It wasn't as crazy as everyone made it out, but it was like
double.
It was a thing.
Yeah.
You get into those little bitty towns where there's like 2 cops, right? And there's one street light.
Yeah.
But they have to shut down the one street light and direct traffic because there's so much traffic coming from both streets.
Yeah.
They got like 6 people pulled over.
They definitely had people pulled over for like no reason.
I would too if I was a cop, bro. I'd be pulling everybody.
Yeah, that's probably the most action they get, man.
You would profile the hell out of things too. Like you'd be like, I'm pulling over that car, dude. You know you're gonna find shit in that car. You know what I mean?
It kind of seemed like they were fucking shit up on purpose.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like it's 29's 2 lanes most of the way through there. And they had it like shut down to 1 lane just because they're like cops on a power trip. It's like the eclipse. They're like, we're going to shut down 1 lane just to fuck it up further.
You know, they should have scheduled all the construction. They're like, everybody's going to be fucking off and not at work and school and stuff. Like, let's schedule construction that day. That would have been dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except everyone's on the road.
Yeah.
And I'm thoroughly convinced that all the drama surrounding it was just manifest to like make people stay home.
I don't know, dude. I think there's fucking eclipse chasers. And I think there's like a fucking lot of them.
Dude, I was wondering about that. This eclipse shit, it's not just like, it must happen everywhere all the time.
Yeah, it's like every 18 months at some part of the world.
Okay.
So, and I think there's like a whole fucking like society of fucking eclipse chasers. They travel to different places to see totality everywhere.
I don't think that's accurate. And I can't argue with you.
Can't prove it.
But what I can
is math, dude. It has to be.
We already established
it's just
that.
math.
But what I can say is there's one in 44 and there's one in like 77, right? In the U.S.
That's in the U.S.
And both of those barely touch the U.S. When I say barely, I mean like barely touch the well.
Like Cali gets it? That's
No,
dumb.
so one goes through most of Canada, and then it like barely creeps down into like Montana or something, and then it stops.
Montana.
The other one in 77 barely clips the like bottom 12 miles of Texas, like the tip of Texas, all the way down by Mexico. And then it goes through the Gulf of Mexico, but then it comes up like Georgia and the East Coast.
Yeah.
So they'll get it on the East Coast a little.
Well, Georgia, dude, you can go to Gulf Shores. That would be a cool beach vacation and get the eclipse.
But it's like 360 years or something until it does its full circle back to here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a once in a lifetime thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can go other places and watch it. And I think there's
360 other
I
places.
think there's like a fuck ton of people that like go to watch it.
Yeah, but I don't think like these people on 29 were driving their RVs, and I don't think you can like drive your RV to Spain to watch the next eclipse.
You could fly there and like ride a donkey to it though.
That's true, but you got to think like all the ones that live here are the ones that are like driving there, and the ones that flew here and rented a car and drove there
Or an RV. I definitely saw people that were
renting
RV
RVs
rental motherfuckers.
Yeah,
because
dude.
they can't drive it for shit.
Well, and there's like a line of 6 of them that all look exactly the same. You know?
Yeah.
Dude, those people rented those. But it was a good time. We shot some guns. I took a shot of whiskey.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know why. It seemed right.
Found one.
It was there.
Eclipse whiskey, huh?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Can you imagine how scary that would be back in the day?
Oh,
Like if you had no...
man.
Dude, apparently, at least as far as Apocalypto, remember that movie Apocalypto?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they implied in that movie that like the wizard or the fucking, not the king, but like the guy that was whispering in his ear.
The witch doctor? Or
The
something?
witch doctor. Yeah, whatever the fuck
medicine
he was.
man,
The
dude.
medicine man.
Yeah.
That guy at least implied that he knew what the fuck. Because he was like, don't worry, it's about to happen. And he's telling... And he's like going to make the king into a god, I'm going to turn off the sun. And then the sun turns off and he's like, don't worry, it'll come back. He's like, all right, good. But that means that the Mayans could predict that there would be an eclipse. Like they had it mapped out enough to be like, okay, the eclipse is coming on this day.
Bro, you know how much time they had on their hands?
The Mayans?
Yeah. I mean,
Thousands of years,
seriously,
I think.
can you imagine like before like jobs were a fucking thing? Like you just had time to sit and think about shit.
Dude, they're
Just
just
smoke weed.
And like live in your
beating off
metropolis.
Palm and Cobb. They're just beating off all the time.
Dude, they must have had jobs. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you got to eat. You're going to get hungry, and you got to be close to water. And
There's-
you got to have shelter for yourself and fucking...
You could have like
The
a
turmoil
grocery
of
store
Earth.
and like car wash and
No,
gas
no,
station.
no. You don't need all that shit.
Who's going to do all that? Who's going to fix the roads?
Yeah, but think about this.
Who's
There's
going to
no
collect
roads.
taxes? Who's going to be your lawyer?
You don't need all that shit.
They're like, oh, we have to sacrifice a
What?
bunch of people for the harvest, but Homeboy knows that it's the eclipse, so like,
Oh, dude, I'd so trade that for modern life.
Also, if like generations of people are bored long enough, like they'll just build roads.
Or sacrifice them.
Sure.
That too, right?
they're
That
just
sounds
like,
an
oh,
option.
the sun turned off. We need to kill like half the people. We'll just start killing people.
Yeah, like this ain't working anymore.
We're gonna kill people until the sun turns back on, and then it turns back on, and they're like, "See, told you."
But I think it
That was terrible.
Now cleaning that up. Everybody else.
But some of these girls were chosen in the Mayans from
I don't think it was just
birth
girls. I think it was just like,
to be virgins.
Everybody.
To be sacrificed to the sun god because he needed blood to keep the sun going. That's what they thought.
Well, I mean, it still does to this day, and we're still pumping blood up there.
Well, the Ukraine's making the sacrifice to the sun god now.
I don't know where they're getting it from now, but they're getting it from somewhere.
can you imagine the confirmation bias? The sun turned off. Start killing babies, and you just start, killing babies until the sun turns back on. You're like, there, see, like nailed it. They're like, dude, that was a close one, wasn't it? And yeah.
I mean, if
Killed all those
God
babies.
told you to do some stuff, like, this goes back to like, wouldn't you just do it?
I mean, who's gonna argue with God?
I'm not to argue with God.
I'm not God.
Yeah.
I guess that seems kind of sketchy. Why do you want me to shoot people on I-10? All right. Are you sure this is a good idea, man?
Yeah. But he knows what he wants, Fuck.
I don't know. I'm kind of glad they figured it out. At least, I mean, now we have to deal with the no driving RV motherfuckers, but at least we're not killing people.
Yeah, dude. I want to know how many eclipses have happened that we haven't sacrificed people. Since
Probably way less than more.
All the grocery stores restocked on Tuesday, so that's good news.
it just had that extra night shift those guys had to run. It's just hard.
Yeah, it was 4.5 minutes out there in Buchanan Dam. They had to come back to work.
Yeah, you got to get your sleep in there, and I don't know about y'all, but I got real sleepy. I wanted to take a nap, little siesta when it came up.
Sun went
You know what
down.
I
It's
mean?
time for bed.
Yeah, that's what I felt like. I was like, oh yeah, nice. I can go lay down.
It's nighttime. Can't see now. I'm asleep.
Right? Didn't y'all get that too? You're like, oh, shutting down.
No,
Oh.
I was taking pictures.
I totally did, but that's because I do that every afternoon at about 2:30 p.m.
Yep,
Yep.
me too.
Yeah.
Just drink an energy drink, dude.
Yeah, drink some coffee
Oh,
or
yeah.
take a nap. Those, depends. Are you at work or you at home?
Yeah, don't you have an espresso machine?
Yeah, and I got all the energy drinks and stuff.
Dude, when you're tired though, making a full espresso like that, it's too much work.
Or shoot a gun.
Yeah, in
That'll
the
wake you up.
neighborhood.
That'll wake you up.
Sounds like a great idea. I'll really wake up and the cops are like
Almost crash a motorcycle,
kicking in my door.
It's funny. We're sitting here shitting on the girl that was shooting up I-10, but I definitely had the impulse that was like, we should shoot guns. Like, that's what we should do right now. Why wouldn't you shoot guns during the eclipse?
ApocEclipse.
We weren't on I-10 either.
And we had like a gun range and a backstop and like a safe place to shoot. But still, it was like, yeah. Oh shit, we forgot to get the guns out. Someone load a gun real quick.
Do you remember the car, the Mitsubishi Eclipse?
Yeah.
When we say ApocEclipse, I like totally think of one of those like juiced up on a rally truck chassis with like machine gun sticking out of the sunroof.
Nice.
That'd be a pretty cool deal. You know what I mean? I'd drive that car.
All the
It's an ApocEclipse,
all the
dude.
female warriors can get the Mitsubishi Eclipse.
It's like
it's more
wrapped
of a
in barbed wire.
teenage girl
Yeah.
car, right?
Oh, totally. It's like a Mustang.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Blake.
So yeah, cool. I'm glad. It was fun.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a really cool thing to see, the sun.
I felt like all the pictures were fireworks pictures.
Only because everyone you know is on Apple.
Well, and everybody takes pictures.
Yeah.
Nobody took video of it.
There's some video, but it's like I saw it. Like, I don't need to see your picture, dude. I was there.
Who won the best?
No.
Who won the best eclipse picture? I wonder.
Oh, National Geographic, dude.
Oh, they did.
Oh yeah, they took one from like right outside of orbit from space. It's fucking dope.
See,
I
they
wonder-
could probably do that all the time. Why can't they just like
There
track
was
the moon?
there was
like,
another one that they took like at 20,000 feet, like from an airplane, and there's a picture of another airplane. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
right through the eclipse. It's pretty dope too. I don't know.
I guess they could be taking satellite pictures of an eclipse like once a month.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, this kind of fucking. They're kind of pulling everybody's chain a little bit. This is
Well,
kinda-
where's the Hubble telescope now? Isn't that thing like almost past Mars now?
I don't know how that shit works, dude.
Yeah, I thought it got to like Saturn like years ago. or
Oh, it
something.
did?
I don't know. This is
No, that's
too.
Voyager.
Yeah, it's Voyager.
I think the Hubble telescope is still orbiting Earth.
That shit's some bullshit. They just fucking go out in space and play fucking Elvis. Like, get the fuck out of here. Here's the alphabet and Elvis. We're fucking people. Like, what?
I watched a space movie last night.
Was Elvis in it?
No,
Well, Elvis
That's
is in
not a
space.
space movie then.
no.
Real space has Elvis in it.
It was called ISS, and it was about like
International Space Station?
there's Russian and American astronauts on the space station, and then like
Well, they're cosmonauts.
and then Russia and America go to war, and America scorches Russia.
But they're still like playing chess in the International Space Station or something?
Well, right before they lose their communications with ground because of the war, they're both told to take over the space station. Both the
Who wins?
Damn.
well, I mean, most people die, and then there's just like one Russian and one American left because they're the ones that
Like
weren't-
kung fu fight?
they weren't trying to kill people, so they're the ones that live somehow. I don't think that's how life works.
No. I think the motherfucker killing people is probably the one that lives.
Yeah, and he almost pulled it off. You know?
This sounds like a pretty cool movie.
Who was in the
Does
sound? Who was in the soundtrack?
I don't know. Space?
Space.
Does anybody get sucked into space?
Yeah. Well, yeah. The first one they try to kill, they fucking send him outside to fix some shit that's not really broken, and then they like knock him off with the arm.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Does he go into space or does he fall?
No,
to
he
Earth?
like catches the fucking solar panel, and then they find him much later. But yeah, everybody thinks he's dead.
Is he dead though, or
No,
not?
he's not. But he comes inside and dies immediately.
Why? Because they kill him?
Yeah,
They're like shooting with guns.
dude. Mutual. It was a mutual killing. These two dudes get fucking started fighting in an air vault, and one of them's got a drill, and the other one's got a knife. And they get
Shit.
fighting, and one of them drills the stomach, and the other one like cranks the knife down, and then they like die in zero gravity, and they're like flip,
Forever.
till the space station
That's
blows up.
romantic.
Anyway,
Sucked out into space. There's not a movie that's ever been like set in space that didn't have someone get sucked out into space.
Yeah. It's not a space movie, or if there's not Elvis in it.
No, it had all the great makings of a space movie, you know?
So Elvis wasn't on the soundtrack?
Except Elvis.
Oh.
They need to figure their shit out.
I don't know. Elvis might have been on the soundtrack.
Probably.
It's
a space
mostly
movie.
classical music because they're all like fucking scientists and astronauts. So
Oh, so none of them listen to Master P?
no, none of them listen to Master P.
They weren't making Swishahouse up there.
No, I don't think they bang Screw.
Do you think if we asked all the American astronauts if they knew who DJ Screw was, do you think one of them would answer?
Dude.
They're from Houston, bro.
They're in Houston, so they
Yeah.
gotta know.
They bang Screw like all the way to the moon,
Do you
bro.
think any of the mixtapes has made it to the moon?
And you know those guys are getting more pussy than like anybody else on the entire planet. Like so much that they're like, you know what? I'm gonna go out into space and see if I can find pussy on another planet. Like I'm just slaying it too fucking hard here.
I'm pretty sure they're still tipping 4-4s.
Yeah.
Like they're rich, they're pilots, and they're you know what I mean? Like fighter jet pilots, and then they're astronauts.
Yeah. They need gold chains.
These are fucking
and girls.
winners, dude. These are
Yeah.
winners. They're listening to some cool shit.
Yeah.
You're not listening to fucking Beethoven.
I will,
You know?
I will say, I think the Russians did a better job of naming their space people than we did. I think cosmonaut sounds way cooler than astronauts.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
Sounds like you're an asshole astronaut.
Astronaut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uranus-tronaut. I don't know. You're not supposed to say that, right? Uranus?
Uranus?
Yeah, don't say that in front of an astrology motherfucker. They'll get all mad at you. Or astronomy motherfucker.
What would someone from Uranus be named if we're Earthlings?
Your animals? Your anus holes?
Uranisites?
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds bad, doesn't it?
Would they be hemorrhoids?
Hemorrhoids, yeah.
Hemorrhoidians?
Hemorrhoidians.
They speak hemorrhoidic.
Hemorrhoidic.
I think I saw another thing where I think it was Arizona was like our state planet, right? You know, you got a state flower and a state bird and a state
You
whatever
could
the fuck.
pick a state planet?
Their state planet is Pluto, and then then all the motherfuckers came out of the fucking woodwork. They're like, "Yeah, Pluto's not a planet." And they're like, "Fuck you, it's our planet. It's our state planet."
Who said that?
I
Oh,
think
dude.
Arizona.
I'm so glad.
Arizona did.
How
Dude.
many indigenous groups were mad? They're like, no.
How many states are mad? Because there's like fucking 9 planets in the solar system.
You just gotta share, bro. We all gotta share the Earth. That's a planet, too.
Fuck that, dude. I want like XG.
How come nobody's like, that's my
1791
favorite
or some
planet? It's
bullshit.
fucking Earth, bitch. You know what I mean?
Since we're Texas, we should get the biggest planet, right?
You ever heard of Earth Day? Well, we're Earth State.
Yeah.
I don't want Jupiter. It's a gas giant, right?
Yeah. What do you want, Saturn? You want Uranus, don't you?
Mars.
Mars has all the candy bars, dude.
Yeah, give me Uranus. Nah, we want fucking Mars, bro. That's Texas Mars for sure.
Okay. Definitely not Mercury.
No, that one sucks. Who
Yeah.
wants that one?
Who wants to be closest?
Yeah, it's hot,
Yeah.
right? Doesn't sound like much fun.
If I remember right from being like 7, girls are from Jupiter because they're a lot stupider. And boys are from Mars because we got all the candy bars.
Exactly right.
It's true. That's science, dude. It's fucking physics and shit, bro. I learned it when I was 9, you know?
I could go for a candy bar, dude. That sounds like a great idea. How do you get there? You gotta be a fucking pilot, astronaut motherfucker, getting laid the whole time.
You take your BMX bike and you ride it to the gas station, even though your mom told you not to, and then you get busted because she finds candy bar wrapper in your trash can. And she's like, "Where the fuck you get candy bar?"
Yeah.
You're like, shut up, mom. You're from Jupiter.
Yeah. Expletive.
Yeah, and then you're grounded.
Yeah.
Also happening in Arizona. Apparently, you're allowed to compost dead bodies in your yard. Dead motherfuckers.
Wait, so you can just bury your people in your yard?
Yeah.
You don't have to like buy a fucking plot and do all stupid shit?
Mm-mm.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you just compost them, bro.
I kind of agree with that.
Except,
You should be able to bury motherfuckers in your yard. But if you're in a house, it gets a little sketchy.
but if they're like, hey, you got a bunch of dead bodies in your yard, and you're like, no, don't worry about it. I'm
it was
just
a rough
fucking
year, you know?
composting.
It was
We
a
gotta
rough
get these-
year. Lost an uncle, lost an aunt, lost a cousin.
We gotta
Damn,
get
you gotta
these.
dig a deep fucking hole,
Lost my
man.
dad.
We gotta get these crops growing. You know.
Yeah, I think by composting, you gotta like,
Oh, you just start taking on other people's bodies
You
for
gotta, like-
fertilizer?
you gotta
Yeah.
decimate the body and fucking spread it around. You know what I mean? Work it into the earth,
Sure.
That's
right?
what the Mayans did, right?
You can't just bury it. You can bury it and plant a tree on top of it and be like, yeah, so
Yeah, don't people do that where they put their body into those like life pods?
No. Do y'all
things
remember
and
how
the tree
high?
grows?
they do something like that.
And like, no.
Do y'all
That's
remember
weird,
how
dude.
high? Where they take the dude's ashes and they put it in the pot plant in the soil, and then it grows the weed. And every time they smoke the weed, the ghost comes and he's like, "Hey, what's up? I'll give you all the answers to shit."
Nope.
I don't
I
know.
remember that.
I don't remember that part.
Y'all didn't watch fucking How High?
Huh.
That's a good show.
That's a good fucking movie. You should watch that.
What do
Method
you
Man and Red Man, right?
What do you
Yeah,
do
it's Method
like
Man,
if
Red Man.
if you bury a body in the yard and it's supposed to grow a tree or something? Say even the tree grows, right? But then like
Do you eat the fruit?
it starts growing and then like
Kind
it
of
dies.
cannibal.
And you're like, oh shit, we need to replant a tree there. But you don't want to dig it up because it's all fucking gnarly down there, you know?
Well,
You can't plant another tree.
Yeah, you can.
do
In the
that
top of the
instead
tree.
like burying people. You get your body into like a bag of soil, plant a tree.
Couldn't
like
you
a
do,
life pod,
couldn't you essentially accomplish the same thing just by like
behind a tree?
or just leaving it on the ground?
But people were like, I don't want to be ashes. I don't want to be spread here. I want a tree plant on top of my body.
Yeah, that's kind of I don't know. Cool. I mean, they're not. I hope they're happy. Well, no, because they're dead.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
So, you know, I hope it brings their family solace. Hey, there's a monument to go look at,
Yeah.
right? A
I
tree.
guess that's weird.
Unless the tree sucks.
What if you get
the
like a
tree
bush planted on
What if you
top
did
of
that in your job, Gator, or something? Dude, I got a specialty pod. And you learn that you've been planting dead bodies
You need somebody
of
to
his
plant 'em.
relatives in his yard.
I'd
mean,
do it.
You
know
do
what I
it?
mean? Yeah. It'd be a big hole, but
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. If you're gonna bury something like that, you gotta dig pretty deep.
And it's all rocky here.
It is. You need a jackhammer for sure.
Yeah.
You probably need Bobcat. Fucking, you name it. With a backhoe and one of those fucking big jackhammers.
But they're smoking people. And when I say smoking people, I don't mean like on I-10. I mean smoking people like going out and like how high, right?
Yeah.
Apparently they're digging motherfuckers up. And so where is it?
It's in Sierra Leone.
Which nobody knows where that is.
Yeah,
No.
dude, don't ask me where the fuck
Is that like
is.
fake like Australia?
It might be.
Okay.
Fake Australia.
It seems more elusive and fleeting than.
I thought it was in
Australia.
Africa, but then I looked at the thing and it was all not Africans. And I was like,
Is it Spanish? Spain?
It might be like Northern Africa.
Or is that like Royal Caribbean? Because they be
Maybe.
doing some weird stuff in the Royal Caribbean, bro.
Yeah, they do. I bet they smoke dead people there too.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess they're trying to stop people from digging up bodies and turning the bones into something that you can smoke.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I don't know if they'd mix it with something. I mean, of course, they didn't give away the recipe on the internet.
No.
Everybody in America would be doing it.
Is that going to help sales or hurt sales if you're like, oh yeah, this is from a dead body? You know what I mean?
Well,
Like, yeah. See, my knee jerk reaction is to be like, dude, if you're trying to sell dead body shit to smoke, like who's going to buy that? And then I'm like, wait, people are fucked.
yeah.
Why don't they do just fucking like animal bones?
I'm sure they could.
Like, why do you gotta dig up a dead body and make drugs out of it?
It has to be people bones.
Yeah, apparently. I think that's like a key ingredient. Yeah, I wonder if it's something like the embalming or something.
Oh.
And there's like formaldehyde shit, like all soaked into the bones or something.
There's probably a better way to get that too.
Is there some like
Yeah.
voodoo witch doctor that's like trying to tell people that
Dude, these people are fucked up, dude.
They
They're
turn into like zombies and die and shit.
Oh my.
Yeah, they're like super.
sounds awesome.
Yeah, they're super cracked out. It's
Sign
like
me up.
horrible.
Wait, no. Never mind.
Smoking dead bodies.
It's horrible.
Just the bones.
Do people like dead bodies on a fire stink?
Just the bone stuff. I wonder if you have to wait till the bones are like, out of the body. Or the body's off of the bones.
Do you
Like, yeah,
guys-
there's all this body on these bones.
Ants.
Ugh.
Ants.
I guess you gotta bring a knife.
Get some rotted bone marrow in your lungs, you know what I'm saying?
Dude. Ugh.
What are we drinking today? Let's see what's in the box. Today we're drinking fucking studio whiskey.
Oh, 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Nice. I
Elijah Craig. Today we're drinking Elijah Craig.
I had a bottle of Whistle Pig, but I got through most of it already.
It happens.
I was like, I'm going to get a nice bottle to keep at the house. So if anybody comes over and they would like a drink of whiskey, it'll be at the house. And then,
And then
like,
someone came over and you drank it all?
yeah, not all, but yeah,
This was my Eclipse bottle.
Oh man.
You survived.
how to make it all the way through that shit.
I was by myself.
We finished. I thought we finished most of that. No, it tastes like in the car whiskey for sure.
No, it's good.
That whiskey's been camping.
Yeah, I got a little camped on.
You're supposed to throw those in your camping box.
No, it's good.
It's good.
It didn't ride in the car or anything, but it did sit on a picnic table in the sun for like a day.
Yeah.
The
Like a whole
eclipse
day.
sun, right? It's after the eclipse.
no,
too?
it was almost a whole day. There was like 4.5 minutes there.
Okay.
But the rest of the day, it was
In the rain clouds.
Well, man, we really came out of the gates pretty hard with all this
Dead
crazy
bodies?
shit. Yeah. Got to get it out of the way, I guess, though. Just the state of the world right now.
Yeah.
So, how hungry would you have to be to become a cannibal? Since
Um,
we're already here,
I don't know, like,
4 or 5 hours.
it's been a day. Like, I didn't eat since yesterday.
Depends on where you're stranded, yeah. Like, if you're stranded somewhere and they got, like, barbecue sandwiches and stuff, I'll go for one of those before I start eating people. But if it's, like, in the middle of the desert and there's, like, nothing, like, you're done eating sticks and fucking sand isn't working anymore.
Would you murder
Scorpion
and
is the
eat
only thing
people
you've
to
seen
survive,
alive.
or would you just
Yeah.
die?
I think if they're still alive, you just go until someone dies. But once they're dead, that's fair game, right?
For sure. But that's
You
not
gonna
the
cook 'em
same
or something?
question.
Are you eating the brains?
That's the part you want to eat.
You just stare at the dude that's been bleeding out for the fucking last 4 days, and you're like, "Please hurry and go."
Yeah. Yeah.
What if you just, like, nah, never mind. As I said, if you brought some, like, pocket chicken or something, you could avoid all that whole mess, you know? You're, like, starving. You're like,
What?
yeah.
I don't think you know.
You're just like, oh yeah, guys, I forgot. I have all these chicken pot
Right,
pies.
dude?
I have like 14 chicken pot pies. We just eat that.
Right, dude?
I think that's probably one of those things you don't know about yourself until you're like fucking starving to death.
And then you, like, reach in your pockets and you're like, fuck yeah, dude. I didn't know this about myself, man.
I've got pocket chicken.
Yeah,
Pocket
dude.
chicken, dude.
I thought I was starving to death, and I
Everybody
got pocket
laughed
chicken.
at us when we were coming out with pocket chicken. Little did they know.
Pocket burgers. You ever do a pocket burger?
Yeah, but you got to go no sauce on those. It's a little drippy.
What's a pocket burger?
Also, like get a little greasy.
Well, all right.
It needs to be wrapped up well.
You're gonna have to keep up while I
Okay.
explain this, okay?
Okay.
You
You
basically
take a burger, you put it in your pocket.
Yeah.
I thought it
You
was
save
like
it for
some
later.
brand where you're like, had pocket chicken and pocket burger.
You never ordered too much McDonald's so that you could.
That's smart. We need to start our own brand. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
This is he's entrepreneurial minded.
Pocket burgers.
Pocket burgers.
Well, let's put them in a sandwich bag instead of
Let's put them in a
instead of
fucking.
to-go bags.
Let's put them in a
You know,
Levi's
and then you-
pocket, dude.
What if you put them in like a Chick-fil-A foil pouch, but then your body warmth is what makes
Wait.
it edible?
I got it. What if we called it beef fillet?
You know what I mean? Like you pull it out of the freezer in the morning when you go to work and you shove it in your pocket. And by lunchtime, it's ready to go.
How about this? We sell them fanny packs, and that's how you take the food out. And you bring your fanny pack.
Wait, but then they're not buying it, right? If
But
they're
then
just taking it in
still
their
put
fanny
in their
packs.
pocket.
But if they're taking it from their fanny pack, this isn't going to end with us making a profit.
Yeah, it's not fanny pack chicken.
It's still a pocket, right? In your
Nah,
fanny pack?
bro.
No, that's a pack, bro.
That's a purse, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Put chicken in the pocket. What are you talking about?
Dude, it keeps it warm,
You've
bro.
you've never taken a Chick-fil-A sandwich and just stuck it in your pocket for later?
No.
Or like a
No,
taco.
Never, not once.
Dude, I've totally done that a few
Or a breakfast
times.
taco. It's like warm.
I think.
Or like a
candy
Ziploc
bar-
bag full of spaghetti.
I've stuck candy bars in my pocket. I've stuck gum in my pocket.
Hot dogs.
I've stuck a Coke can in my pocket. There's pocket
Cereal.
Coke.
A steak.
I've had pocket Coke before. What else?
Pocket M&Ms.
Yep.
They get,
Definitely
they get a little
pocket
melty.
They're still good though.
They taste great.
Dude, the cool thing about M&Ms is they're in bag form, so you just like open the bag. You don't even have to use your hands. You just pour it in your mouth.
That takes years of experience, though, to realize that.
You know?
I usually make a mess, man. I didn't even think about doing that.
Like pocket ravioli, you know?
No.
That gets a little weird when
Pocket
you get
pizza,
like
you just fold it up,
spaghetti.
stick it in there.
You can do pocket pizza because you can get those little gas station cardboard pizza slice cutout things. You know what I'm talking about?
Stick
How
it in
big
there.
are y'all's pocket?
Well, it depends.
If you get
Like in the 90s, I had Jinkos, dude. I could fit a fucking Xbox in
You
there.
can fit the microwave in there, bro.
a couple,
Dude, I looked up the price of Jinkos. A pair of those jeans is like
$400 bucks?
$300.
Yeah, dude.
damn, yeah, you can
it's a
fit
lot
a
of
prime
denim.
rib in those things, dude.
So-
I'm not surprised.
So the new Jinkos brand is called, starts with an E.
I don't know.
I've been to the Jinkos website.
No, there's a new brand that the kids are wearing. Starts with an E. Empires. I think they're called Empires, but they're just like Jinkos.
It's
That's
not
dumb.
$200.
They should bring back Jinko.
No, they're like $80. They're like Jinko prices were in the 90s.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, homie would buy Jinkos if they weren't $200.
Yeah, but OG Jinkos.
Yeah, that's why they're expensive because they're hard to find now because everybody threw those motherfuckers away in 2001.
I never had a pair of Jinkos.
Me either.
I did.
Wasn't cool enough.
I don't know if you're old enough. I think I barely caught the end of that. And I'm
No, there's people.
Like
I
4
remember
years
people
older
wearing
than you.
Jinkos, for sure.
I haven't seen a pair of big baggy jeans like that.
Oh, that no!
I thought you just looked at the Jinkos website.
I see it every day. I live with teenagers, bro.
Yeah,
that
they're
shit
coming
happens now, dude. My kid just ordered a parachute pants, dude. I shit you
I
not.
definitely had a pair of parachute pants. Pair of parachute pants.
Pair of parachute pants. Say that 10 times fast.
Y'all remember the parachute in the fucking gym class?
Oh my god, it was awesome!
Right, dude. Wasn't that so cool? Those
that
are the
was
best
dope.
gym class days.
Those were the best gym.
Except
classes.
the whole thing is like, I want to be under the thing running around and stuff.
Bro, that's
You
just
know?
proof
like
that
all of you guys standing around the outside.
Yeah.
dude, if you don't believe that little kids are on drugs, just think back to those days because that shit was cool as fuck. It was like, oh shit, it's still kind of light in here, but it's all fucking rainbow. You know what I mean?
And it's moving around and
It's
crazy and
moving
stuff.
around and crazy, and then you could like they would put the balls in the top of it, and you could like shake it, and the fucking balls shoot up to the top of the gym.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, we put people in the motherfucker. Did y'all put people in it?
Not on top. And underneath. Yeah.
No, we put people in it. Everybody would surround, and you put a person in the middle, and then you pull it tight and shoot them up in the air and shit.
And then
That's
you'd
cool.
like,
And then
yeah.
you drop them.
Yeah.
No, you got to keep it tight so you catch them.
That's hard.
But when to shoot them, you have to pull it tight. So you just pull tight, hold, and then they come down and they, pull on your arms. I think people got hurt. Maybe that's why they stopped. There's like the dorky kid, and everybody's like, "Don't hold it tight." They fucking pull it, launch it, and just
Everyone
like go.
drops it.
That would hurt.
Watch,
dude.
it's like the only lawyer in the whole school district's kid.
Yeah.
Like, oh fuck.
That's how. Yeah, and that's how come y'all never have people in your parachutes.
There was they did some kind of dodgeball game. I
Oh.
don't remember how it
Dude.
works, but I remember there were dodgeballs underneath, and like every other person got to go, and then it would be the other team's turn. And
Oh,
then
that's
they
pretty
would get
sweet.
to go.
Dodgeball
Yeah.
under the parachute.
Yeah, but I don't remember how it worked. I don't remember the rules.
Bro, we did dodgeball on a portable. I did where I went to 6th grade. It was kind of a bullshit school, and we had gym and a portable. We didn't have like a gym, so like if it was raining. It was just like a portable with nothing in it, but like the fucking stupid wall carpet or whatever.
Wall carpet.
Yeah, yeah. And so we play fucking dodgeball in the portable, dude. And that shit was wild because it was only 20 feet wide.
Damn, dude. That's crazy. That's awesome. I want to put kids in portable and make them play fucking dodgeball.
Why isn't there professional dodgeball?
There has to be.
There is.
Well, then why
Did you
hasn't
never
it taken
seen
off?
dodgeball, dude?
Why isn't it like become a thing? Because
It is on
that's
the
a good
Ocho.
sport. That's a good sport.
They put it on right before fucking cornhole, dude.
Cornhole is not a good sport for TV, but a spectator sport, dodgeball, dude. I'll watch people play dodgeball.
But it is hard to watch cornhole and not get drunk. Like even if it comes on the TV, it's like, damn, I need a beer.
Yeah. And a lawn chair. Like, I'm going to go get a lawn chair and put it in my living room.
It's like Tuesday at 3 a.m.,
And a college scholarship, right?
Like, what's on ESPN? Oh, shit. Cornhole. Fuck, we should start drinking and smoking cigarettes, dude.
Well, y'all wouldn't watch dodgeball?
Oh, I would. I bet it'd be fun to watch.
Like,
Oh.
Can you imagine professional dodgeball players?
What
Like,
if
how
you went
gnarly
to
that would be?
like a place where they're playing it, like a live event?
And they have to play with the old rubber balls, not the
Dude,
foam bullshits.
what's up with Buns Up? That was another one that was for no slouch.
Wall
We-
ball. We call it wall
We
ball.
used to play wall ball.
We called it Buns Up. Was it you throw the ball against the wall, and then if it touches somebody and they don't catch it, they have to run to the wall. And
Yeah.
then if you hit the wall with the ball before the person gets to the wall, then they have to stand with their fucking hands on the string, and you get to fucking
Yeah.
peg them with the fucking tennis ball.
Yeah, wall ball.
That shit was fun.
Yeah.
Also, dude, some motherfuckers could throw hard, even in like little school,
And the tennis balls, I mean, it hurts.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, every now and then somebody get caught in the balls.
Ouch.
What
gotta turn
if
around.
what you do if you fumble it is you scoop it back up anyway and then throw it the other direction.
Yeah.
And then run to the wall.
Bro, so like the best way to be is like stand up and clench. You know what I'm saying? But then people figured that out, so they made us stand like you stand 4 corners, like you had to stand all the way out. You know what I mean?
Spread your butt cheeks.
Yeah, like fucking.
Sometimes they hit your hand though, and that shit hurt too.
Yeah, dude, or your head. That's why you don't want to get caught looking, dude. You want to look because you're trying to anticipate where it's going to hit you and how bad it's going to hurt. But then, like, you don't want to look because you might get caught.
Yeah, dude. That wouldn't be.
Nah, head, chin down, clench up.
And then, as soon as that person's running away from the wall, you want to throw the ball and geometrically align
And
it
try
so-
to get it.
and
So
try to hit that same
Get 'em
person
again.
again.
my man with the plan.
So as soon as you heard that ball hit you or hit the wall, you had to get back away from the wall, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, quickly. You
Yeah.
ran the fuck away from the wall,
Exactly. Because someone geometry.
dude.
that
Especially if they
fucking
caught
hit
you real good right in the square of the back, and it got a good bounce, so the rebound was easy back where everybody was standing. You know,
Yeah.
dude, you better get away quick. You're about to get fucked.
Tetherball? Did y'all fuck with tetherball?
Fuck yeah.
And the worst people.
That was another one that you could get seriously hurt. Tetherball, dude.
Yeah, man.
The mistake I made is I played wall ball with all the baseball kids, and I was not a baseball.
Dude, kids be throwing hard, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like you don't want to play tetherball with the fucking volleyball kids.
Dude, you didn't want to play tetherball with like the big ass kid.
You get like wrapped around it and shit.
Tetherball's
Yeah.
one of those games that like it's like Monopoly. Like there's no losing gracefully at tetherball. You just get your fucking ass stomped. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Especially when they get that momentum, it's like boom. It's a little bit faster. Boom, boom.
And you're like, oh, I suck.
Like,
Like
I
I
have to
can't.
put my hand up. It's gonna wrap around my hand.
Every now and then you would get a good game. Like if it lasted like 30 seconds, like it was a good game. You know what I mean? Like you got a couple back and forth volleys before just somebody went full send on it.
Do they still have tetherball? Is
Short
that even
people
still a
were in
thing?
trouble with that game.
I think it's
dude.
offensive
I
now.
think it's too
And
aggressive.
and it's offensive to short people. For sure. Short people were struggle busting with tetherball against the tall kids.
Yeah, I used to have to use a stool.
Yeah, they had to fucking jump like a motherfucker.
That's
dude.
hard when you miss a stool.
Tall kids would just stick their arm up. Bitch, I'll stop it. You ain't going around 75 times.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh, I don't know, man. Let's take a shot.
Fuck it. So today's my Friday.
There you go.
What
Yeah,
is today?
how's that?
Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Because I'm off work for the next 3 work days plus the weekend.
Nice. So you have like a 5-day weekend plus Thursday?
I'm gonna lose like 40 golf balls, dude.
Oh, did you save up? Did you save up for golf balls for this?
I did. Yeah, I'm gonna lose so many fucking golf balls. I'm playing golf 3 times over a 5-day weekend.
I need to start playing disc golf again. It's about that time. It's just been raining too much. The woods are wet. It's too windy.
Dude, I want to be interested in disc golf, but I can't have another hobby, I don't think.
Disc golf's fun.
I got too many of the expensive hobbies already.
Plus, if your shoulders or elbows are messed up, disc golf is probably not for you.
Dude, fuck that. I'll fight through that shit. I just don't have time.
I'm switching to E-dub.
It won't be long and all my kids will be out of school and I'm going to have hella time. Then I can take up some more hobbies.
Like table tennis.
Crocheting.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Dude, I really want to buy a pool table.
Yeah, but then you have to have space for a pool table. I feel like that's the biggest flex about a pool
I
table.
have a pool table room.
Why don't you get a horse?
Literally have a pool table room. Those are different problems, dude. I don't want fucking horse problems.
Get a horse, dude. That'd be cool as shit.
Fuck that
I'd
shit,
come ride
dude.
your horse and shit.
Fuck that, dude. I know people with horses. That's good enough, dude.
Or like a hovercraft. You know?
I would get a fucking hovercraft. That shit is cool as fuck.
Where do you put it?
Anywhere you
He's
want.
got a room where
It's a
put
hovercraft. It drives over everything, dude.
He's got a hovercraft room, right?
Don't you know how hovercrafts work?
I feel like that's the flex with a pool table. It's not like, oh shit, he bought a pool table, you know? Nah, it's you have an entire fucking living room to dedicate to just this one piece of furniture.
So check it out. I have a fucking dining room that is its own fucking room that has a fucking pool table light already hanging in there.
yeah, so you just got to get rid of the dining room
Table and they make the fucking dining room pool table combination.
Oh, that's trashy.
It turns into like a table, and you can play pool on it.
That's trailer park pool table.
Also, I realized this about my family because we also have a breakfast area that has a table and we have a full bar. And so the last time that my family ate at that table was like Thanksgiving of 22.
Damn.
So it's not being used. Like it's just a catch-all because it's next to the front door. And so we like drop our fucking junk in there all the time, you know, as you come through the door.
You can fit a horse in there.
Not getting a fucking horse. Dude.
That'd be cool, dude.
I don't want a horse.
Why not? You already know how to ride them and shit. You can ride them like everywhere. You're like, I'm not taking my motorcycle today.
Dude, I don't
I'm
want
taking my fucking
I don't want
horse.
fucking horse problems, bro.
Just take him outside to shit.
No, dude.
You gotta walk the horse because he lives in your fucking.
Yeah, it'll shit all over the road and piss everywhere, and neighbors will be all pissed off.
I'd ride his ass to 7-Eleven.
Horses are fucking bad giant doggos, dude.
Buy candy bars.
Pick up all the ladies at 7-Eleven.
Hell yeah,
Because
dude!
we're from Mars. We
Right
buy
up there,
candy
get
bars.
some Reese's and a fucking Pepsi.
Get some
On your
chicks
horse.
numbers on the way up.
Yeah.
Way back.
Some
home.
pocket pizza.
Yeah, some pocket pizza.
Pocket pizza.
You could do some horse thievery on the way home. Some fucking hood rat shit on your horse, like
Ah.
conduct a raid.
Thievery Corporation.
Yeah, I think it'd be badass. I'm gonna get a fucking.
They'd
horse,
never
dude.
expect it, you know? Like, if you rode away on a horse, they'd be like, damn,
He parked his horse up.
I don't have a horse.
Dude, you'd probably get away as long as they didn't shoot you or the horse.
They can't.
Until,
That's like
like-
cruelty to animals, dude. They can't shoot.
Until
a horse.
you're like 2 blocks away and the cop pulls up and you're like, nah, it was some other motherfucker on a horse. Definitely wasn't me.
dude,
Cop
that'd be an
car's
awesome.
not going into the woods, dude. Horse will go into the woods.
Yes. All those woods around your house.
Dude, they turned that shit the fucking the neighborhood. They turned the woods behind my house into the shit that connects our neighborhoods together.
Yeah.
Into the neighborhood that connects our neighborhoods together. Imagine that.
Yeah, that's like running away from the scene of a crime with a golf cart.
There's still woods on the
Like,
other
you still get away from the guy on foot, but also, like, you're going to catch you, bro.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's hard to outrun a radio even in a supercar, you know?
That's why you need a horse. You can get away from anything, man. You just
True.
gotta feed it and stuff.
Trick them.
Bring it some barley, and you're like, "Good job, man."
Dude, but you know no cops want to hurt a horse, dude.
What about
Yeah.
foosball?
They're not going to fuck up a horse just to catch you.
Foosball's cooler than pool.
No.
Yeah, you can. Put
Well,
a
it takes
foosball
up less
table in
space
there.
than pool. How about that?
But that's fine.
What if you got table tennis? Because then you can play beer pong.
Well, if you get a pool table, you can put a table tennis topper on.
Oh,
top
no,
of it.
you don't want to spill beer on your pool table.
Yeah, and then you don't want to eat on your table tennis
Well,
table.
don't put fucking beer on the tennis table.
Dude, I saw I saw these motherfuckers partying and stuff, and then there's like, you know, bitches dancing on the pool table, and then someone starts and they're spraying the bitches with the champagne. Like, I get it. I understand the impulse to
Yeah,
do
but
that.
now you have to refill your
But
table.
My brain was going, oh no, the pool table. The
Yeah.
pool table's ruined.
You're officially old, dude. You're on the other side of 35, bro. You're old.
That's why I don't want a pool table. See, you get a nice table tennis table, and the bitches can dance on that until
You
it
just don't
collapses.
trust yourself, dude. Also,
not-
when's the last time you had bitches dancing on a table somewhere?
Well, I don't have a pool table. See, that's the problem.
I wasn't even 30.
I need I need an entire room to dedicate to a pool table. Tell me, do you think
Yeah, you don't have the room.
I've been looking for a
Although,
stand-up arcade machine?
you don't think a pool table would fit in your guest room? If you took everything else out?
No. I mean, yeah, the table would fit in there, but you couldn't play
You couldn't
like
play.
pool in there. I've been looking for a stand-up arcade machine with Mortal Kombat on it. I feel like that would be a pretty sound financial
They have it on
investment.
Amazon for $500.
I know. Yeah,
You found it?
I've got it in my cart.
Nice.
I
That's
just
gonna
can't-
go. That's gonna go well right next to the fucking deer thing over there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Tell me y'all wouldn't play Mortal Kombat
The first one?
like on an arcade machine. Wouldn't that be cool?
I'll whoop your ass, dude.
I think it'd be cool.
Fatality.
Of course, it'd be cool.
Thank you. Of course it would be cool. Dude, I told someone that, it was my cousin over here. I told him,
Because they're over there.
I was like, dude, I want to get a Mortal Kombat arcade machine. Like, that's what I want. That's where I'm at in my life. That's what I want. And he was like, don't buy that. Why? Why not? Oh, because you're going to play it once, then it's just going to be a thing that you have to move. And it's like, oh, well, I'm not moving all the time.
I'm gonna leave it in the shed when we move out of this house.
No, I'm going to take it with me. That's going to be like my prized possession, I think.
Uh-huh.
And you will play it.
Yeah, you'll play it at least 10 times, dude.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Until I get the high score that no one else can beat. I tried to look up Papa Shot. That takes up a lot more room, and they're crazy expensive.
Crazy expensive.
Really?
Yeah, because it's more
Like a
mechanical.
shitty Papa Shot is like $5,000. To buy the Papa Shot that's at the arcade is like $10,000.
Whoa.
Yeah, especially
Because you got to get 2 lanes,
And
right?
if you get the 2 lanes and the one that moves, it's really fucky, dude.
That's the one I want.
Yeah.
That shit's loud as fuck too. That's louder than pool. You might as well have a horse in your house at that point.
Would you rather want a fighting game like Mortal Kombat, or do you want to get like a game like Ninja Turtles 2 where you're fighting like the Foot Clan with your bros, or want to fight your bros?
So basically, most arcade games are cool, but I'm part of this group that I see shit on that where they make man caves and fucking shit. There's a lot of people that have basements, by the way, and I've seen these dudes that have turned their whole basements into like arcades. The dudes that have the like Cruising USA fucking car
Oh,
driving
yeah,
games
that's
and
cool.
shit, like that's the real flex.
But see, the dope games are more expensive. So they have Big Buck Hunter on there, which is important.
Fucking Time Crisis.
I would want Big Buck Hunter. I would want Time Crisis. And Cruising USA is pretty solid.
I never beat Time Crisis. I never had enough money to
Crazy Taxi, bro, or the motorcycle games, or the fucking snowmobile games.
See, I don't...
What about the Jurassic Park one where you get in there and you shoot?
Oh, yeah.
You're
fuck
shooting
yeah.
guns and you're in a car.
Yeah.
Of course, Jurassic Park did that.
If I won the lottery, I would have a little arcade somewhere in my house.
Let's teach little kids
For
how
sure.
to do drive-bys, dude.
Shoot guns out of cars. Dude, remember it had the slide that fucking...
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Dude,
It was awesome.
with Time Crisis, I'd hold the gun with one hand and then I'd stick my finger in the trigger spot, and then as fast as you can, you just move your finger back and forth. And it made it like an automatic.
And then you just got to
pistol.
reload with the foot pedal.
Yeah. And duck. It makes you duck too. You like duck and reload. And the foot pedal also makes you duck like you're about to get shot in the face. You got to duck.
Yeah.
Otherwise you die.
Yeah,
That's way cooler than a
important.
pool table. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bro, you
should
put
get
it all in the
foosball,
same
dude.
room.
And a dartboard. We need a dartboard.
I play a lot of darts. Guilty of that. That's the easiest one because you can put a dartboard
Dude,
in
air
there.
hockey, bro.
Oh,
Air
man,
hockey's
I got down
pretty
on air
hard.
hockey.
Dude, but it's so hard to get a legit air hockey table. Like, there's so many bullshit hockey tables out there in the world.
But you can eat on it, dude. That's the coolest part.
Dude, you know how many
Like
air
beer
hockey
pong on
tables
it?
you get, and there's like hardly any air coming out, and you go to hit it, and it's just like scourge.
Yeah.
And
Probably
doesn't,
just people ate spaghetti meatballs on it.
doesn't
Still do.
go.
You gotta clean that shit still. You can still eat on it.
What about a coin pusher game, Blake? Would you get?
I like
a
it's
coin
just got a
pusher?
good
Bro,
life.
and those legit air hockey tables are fucking big. Like, that's bigger than a pool table in some cases. You know what I mean? Like, I played on some big ass.
That's the
badass
flex,
air hockey
dude. That's the
tables.
flex.
You need a lot of room.
You have like a
You can put a rock climbing
barn
wall in
dominion?
there. You know, let's just main event.
and a horse.
I added a main event to my house. There's horse riding out back. You know?
Fuck yeah, dude. And golf, dude.
Might as
You
well
got
have
a
a
driving
par.
range,
Might
dude.
as well have a par 3, a little putt motherfucker in there.
Just a driving range. People just hit balls out
Glow
of
in
your
the
yard.
dark putt right next to your golf simulator, bro.
Now all you need is a go kart.
Fuck
Track.
yeah, dude. How do you think you get from arcade to fucking pool table to dude in your fucking go kart?
Yeah, dude.
But it's like a go kart bumper car, dude,
It doesn't go very fast.
and you just crash into shit, dude.
When you take your foot off the pedal, it like stops it, kind of deal. There's not even a brake on it.
No brakes, all gas.
No brakes. Yeah, we need to win the lottery. Someone won the Powerball and the Mega Millions. Both of them are bullshit now. I'm not interested in
Neither one of them are in Texas
It's like
either.
120 million. Who the fuck's got time for that?
They're hating on Texas because we keep sending them all. Well, you know,
Damn, how much of that?
they need to let us win the lottery though.
1.23 billion Powerball.
How much
So-
of that went to the federal government for taxes? Though?
I've played a couple
Like
times
30%.
recently. And dude, I didn't even hit one number.
No.
What the fuck, bro?
And
I
you're
was
like,
on
oh
a-
yeah, this is why this is
I
impossible.
was on a little run there where I was like 2 numbers, 3 numbers, 2 numbers. You know what I mean? And then like 0 numbers in the last little while. It's a fucking scam. That's why I hate gambling.
Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit.
I have a rule that,
If it's $1 billion, you spend a few dollars.
yeah. Dude, because
I
I know how dumb it is. Like, I know how I'm throwing my money away. But it's like, yeah, but it's $1 billion. Like, maybe there's a chance. That's when I'm just too dumb to understand, like, the odds. When you tell me $1 billion, I'm like, yeah, but it's $1 billion, though. You know?
I ApocEclipse buy a fucking lottery ticket. So like, you know, when
You're like, I'm broke. I'm going to spend my last $100 on lotto tickets.
it's our only chance, man.
Well, now we're way worse off. All right, well, you win some, you lose some, you know?
Yep.
You know, mostly you lose, but someday I'm gonna win.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna happen.
And then I'm going to tell all these haters to fuck off.
I honestly think I'm destined to win the lottery. I think I'm gonna hit the lottery.
You think so?
I actually do.
Like fucking Babe Ruth over here.
Bro, I've actually thought that since I was a little kid.
Well, then it's got to be true.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, dude.
I've also thought there was an outside chance it was Santa.
Because like all these other people thought they were going to lose the whole time, and then they ended up winning, right? Or no, maybe they.
Oh, I
Maybe
bet
they
that's the
manifested
secret.
it.
You know how when you're like, oh yeah, my team's gonna win, they're gonna go out there and kick their ass, you know? And
They
then
don't.
that's when you lose. Like, fuck that, you don't say that shit. Shut up.
Yeah, you're not gonna win them.
Yeah, not gonna win the lottery. But I think I am destined to win the lottery.
Well, and then
Hell
there's
yeah.
Like, if fate is real, then I'm gonna win the lottery. You know what I mean?
and then there's the counter side that's like, look, obviously I'm not going to win when it's $1 billion,
Dude,
but
and
I'll sneak my way in
and
there
I
when
might
it's just
not.
a cool $120 million. They won't even see it coming, and it's like, well, no, your odds are still the same. You're just playing for less money.
No, I think I'm gonna win like somewhere between 10 million and $1 billion.
Yeah.
So a lot of variables there.
Yeah, I was like, dang, man, it's quite the spectrum. How many horses can you buy?
For $1 billion.
Bro, if I had that kind of money, I would probably have horse problems.
And a pool table, and,
And a pool
fucking
table.
jet ski problems, and fucking
Fuck yeah, dude.
airplane problems.
I know what's up.
Boat
Dude,
problems are no joke, bro. That thing has problems
Dude.
all the time.
I think I could spend money way better than a lot of people that have money.
Probably so.
The
They
first
don't know
thing
what the fuck they're doing.
The first thing
telling
I'm
you,
buying is a Rolls Royce Phantom.
Why? You're gonna crash the fuck out of
Yeah,
it.
why are you gonna do that?
Matt Taylor's not good at this game.
What are you gonna do? What are you?
When's the last
Can we
time
all
I-
agree Matt
when's the
Taylor's
last time
not
I
good at
got
this
into a
game?
wreck?
What are
When's
you
the
gonna
last
like
time I got into a
road
wreck?
trip with it?
When we were in Houston, last time I was in
When
a
was the
car
last
with
time
you,
you
dude.
drove a Phantom?
When did I get into a wreck? Did I get into a
We
wreck?
were in Houston and we got smashed into.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
My car's fine.
Did y'all lie to me?
No, we were in a cab.
Yeah, but we were in a wreck. He said, "When was the last time I was in a wreck?" I was
Yeah.
telling him in Houston.
Yeah, I wasn't driving.
You didn't ask that.
Yeah, that's true. Facts.
I'm just saying. A
You
Rolls
said,
Royce
"When was the
Phantom.
last time I was in a wreck?" I was like, "I was there."
Yeah, you were there.
Unless y'all were lying to me.
What's so cool about this Phantom?
You never seen a Rolls Royce Phantom?
No, can you describe it to me?
It's a
Dude.
$500,000 car.
Yeah,
Is it like ridiculous?
I was going to
It's
say
a luxury.
$250,000, but yeah,
Oh, it's a luxury. It's,
Yeah.
it's not like a sports fast car.
No.
it's got a wine chiller like built into the console
Oh.
of the back seat.
Hell yeah, I'll put some big reds in that bitch.
Some big peaches too.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
keep it diverse, man.
Uh-huh.
There's options.
Dude, that's badass. I want one now.
Yeah. Look them up online. Well, after the show, we'll look up the Rolls Royce.
Hey, dude, look at Big Peach online.
Oh yeah. Dude,
Yeah, I want that in my Google search.
Big Peach.
just like Big Red, dude. You look up Big Red, you want to look up Big Peach?
All my social feeds are just girls jumping up and down. I don't get it.
Yeah.
They're marketing it to me. They're pushing it to me.
Well, the best was the man show. Where
They're like, "You looked up Big Peach, you dumbass."
Well, the best part of the man show was at the end. They had the girls jumping on trampolines.
That was at the beginning, and yeah.
Oh, was that the beginning of the show?
Actually, I think
No, it
they
was
did it
at
on
the end.
both sides.
No, it was at the end. At the beginning, they chug a beer.
Well, they did the Ziggy Zoggy, but that was after the
Oh,
intro,
wait, no,
which
they
was
did-
girls jumping on
No, they
trampolines.
did Ziggy Zoggy at the end too.
And Ziggy Zoggy at the end. I think they did both at the beginning.
I thought
and
the end of the show, they're like, now here's girls jumping on trampolines.
They
Yeah.
did. They did do that. But also, in the intro, there was girls jumping on trampolines.
No, there was girls like for no reason, just like there's like a leaf blower, and she's like, ah, and then her dress blows off.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Doing like cool stuff.
Anyways, we should watch more of the man
And
show.
then I think there's like a little person in there somehow.
Did they throw him?
I got a business idea here. Somehow we delegate the rights for the man show to be on Netflix.
Bro, you can't make the man show on TV anymore.
Yeah,
We could put it on the internet, maybe.
Well, what's crazy is that was Jimmy Kimmel.
I know.
Adam Carolla is the reason the man show was good, by the way. But
Yeah. No, definitely it was the Fat Boy Scout kid.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
It was
And-
definitely that kid,
Yeah.
dude. And the girls jumping on trampolines.
How the fuck is Jimmy Kimmel so woke and so fucking left?
Came
now?
from the man show?
and he used to be the host of the man show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
And I swear to God, I feel like it's a Mandela effect or something.
You know.
Joe Rogan and Doug Stanhope, didn't they host the man show?
One time?
No, like a
for
season.
For a season at the end, maybe? Like, maybe.
I
I
think-
remember they kind of squandered at the end, too.
I think it was Joe Rogan and Doug Stanhope.
What happened? Was Adam Carolla all fucked up or something?
No, Jimmy Kimmel left, and now
Oh, he got all famous.
yeah,
That's right.
Joe Rogan did a podcast.
I think this was before that.
I think this is when he still had hair, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to do our own man show. We need to have them. Well, we can't. We'll get canceled.
Isn't that what we're doing? We can only
yeah.
put it on the podcast.
We'll call it Whiskey and Whiskers.
We'll
Got
just
it.
say, and now here's girls jumping on trampolines. And we'll get one of your wives to
We should change all our branding to just boobies.
and we'll just
That is smart branding.
Wicked smart.
whiskey and boobies.
Whiskey and boobies.
See, that's how we fucked up. Whiskey and Whiskers? Who wants to watch that shit?
Well, it's hard to convince the wives that we should have like porn stars on the show to interview them for researching purposes.
Entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, we got a couch right over there. I'm just saying.
And once Chris wins the lottery, we'll have a horse.
Yeah, dude, we can move the couch, put a horse there.
That'd be crazy to one day be scanning the
And I don't
internet.
even know if you can put that on the internet, let alone cable.
All right, Conor McGregor. Let's talk about Conor McGregor's new movie. Did you notice that he's going to star in Popeye?
Great.
Did you see it? Did you watch it?
They're going to have to cast a whole bunch of short people.
So here's the deal. It's not real.
It's not real.
Damn it!
It's not real.
It's not really going to happen, but
It's like it's
but
like,
1,000 moths named AI fucking made it happen.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
But here's my take on it. I think they should. Like, They made it, and people were like, holy shit, and it lost their minds. That's like a clear marketing like angle that's already fucking there, right? Why not fucking do it at this point?
Dude, I mean, if it came out, like, I would watch it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, you would. So would I.
I watched fucking stupid space movie the other night.
I watched Roadhouse.
That was actually pretty good.
What if Conor McGregor goes in there and just crushes it as Popeye? He could be Popeye. He could totally be Popeye.
He's a little short. Was
Who would-
Popeye short?
Who would be
Yeah,
olive
dude.
oil?
Well, I guess compared to what's his name?
Share.
Share.
Oh.
I don't think
No.
she's like a skeleton now.
Like
No
if you
way.
could, if
People
you
are
could,
smoking her bones.
bones.
if you could time travel like 25-year-old Cher, maybe.
If you could turn back time.
Yeah, if you could turn back time. There you go.
I
You
don't-
would find your way.
And then Bruno, we need a Bruno who's gonna
Oh, Big Rob.
no someone more intimidating.
Drunk, angry Big Rob.
I would watch. I don't know. I would watch Conor McGregor Popeye. I think that'd be cool.
Wait,
Cher's-
have you seen the
Oh.
guy that's like, on Wednesdays, we do fucking leg day, because if you want her to toss your beef salad, you bet your legs better be fucking swole. You seen that guy?
No.
That guy's Bruno. Also, we're gonna look that up later. Shit's fucking hilarious. What's funny is he's not very good at it. Like, he can't keep his composure. So he gets halfway through saying the fucked up shit and then like busts out laughing.
What about Liver King?
Yeah, he looks exactly like Liver King.
Liver King could be Bruno.
Yeah. So could
Except Conor McGregor's fucking huge now.
What was the
He has to get
Instagram
someone
guy?
Way, way huge.
What was the Instagram guy's name? King of Instagram?
I don't know. Mr. Beast? No, that's YouTube.
No.
What about that mountain guy from Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah, the mountain.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. He could be Bruno. He's not hairy enough though.
Nah, Hollywood slaps him.
AI.
Yeah,
1,000
AI.
motherfuckers.
It'd be a lot of AI to do all that here, but they got enough. They can make it happen.
I don't know. Like Robin Williams tried to do Popeye, and it wasn't that good.
His impersonation of it was great.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
It was perfect. But the movie wasn't that good.
No.
And it
Well,
had
man,
Shelley
it's a
Duvall,
tough plot.
who was
to fucking,
Olive Oil.
You know how much
Who was olive oil?
Shelley
share.
Duvall. The girl from The Shining.
Uh,
You know, olive oil?
Yeah, olive oil from The Shining.
Wow, I didn't know olive oil was in that too. That's kind of
She
crazy.
definitely was.
She was extra virgin back then, huh?
I never realized that. Also, props for fucking knowing that shit. How the fuck do you retain this?
I don't know. Important shit is fucking...
It's gone.
Take you to trivia night at the bar, Blake.
Dude, I'm good at trivia night at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just at the bar.
Well, I don't know. Like, on certain topics, there's topics that, like, they'll be like, all right, it's Twilight. We're doing Twilight topic. And I'm like, well, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I feel like
And they do it. They do that.
Yeah.
Like, there's an entire fucking, all right, 10 questions on Twilight. And I'm like, guys, I got fucking nothing.
yeah.
That At least that's happened to me before.
Yeah.
How do you think y'all would do it, Shazam?
And what is that?
What's that music?
Yeah, so it's music. They play like the first 10 seconds of the song, and you gotta like the fastest person to key into what song it is.
I could do that.
I think I could do it. I don't know if I'd be super good at it. But I could
But
do
you
it.
have to know the artist and the name of the song.
Yeah, I could do that.
I could be like, I know that fucking song, and I know the rest of the lyrics.
Like, clearly there's
who wrote it? I don't know, dude. Because songs were so much different when we were growing
there's
up. Like,
entire genres that I would miss, but I feel like my range is wide enough that
you
I
can't
could do it.
catch
That'd be
most
pretty
of
good.
it. I feel like that too. But still, like when we were growing up, there was like we didn't have as much of the internet, right? So like now, when I want to hear a song, like I look at the artist and the name of the song and play it because you're picking songs. It's not just like coming through the fucking radio or whatever, right?
Oh no, pop-up video, dude.
That was true. We did have MTV, which would
Mhm.
give you the shit. But like I never retain. It was so hard to retain that shit.
And even the radio would be like,
Coming up in 3 songs, this guy, and then they play
Yeah,
a song and
Smash
they
Mouth.
totally fuck you up, and you're like, Smash Mouth sings that stupid song.
dude, I have one. What is it? It's you know the Frog in a Blender song?
Yeah,
Swallow my
Eve
pride, I would
6,
choke on the
dude.
rinds.
Eve 6.
Dude, that has been semisonic in my brain for my entire life. And even now, I'm like 50% sure it's semisonic, not Eve 6.
Isn't that semi-charm?
I always got the
Semi
Verve
Charm
and the
Five.
Verve
No, that's
Pipe
Third Eye
mixed
Blind.
up. You know, there was 2
is
bands.
it?
The one was called the Verve, and another was called the Verve Pipe. I would always fuck that up, dude.
Yeah, that sucks when you get your wires crossed and it's just like, well, that's fucking permanent. And so much so that like when the song comes on, I go, wait, this is semisonic. No, wait, I know that this isn't semisonic because that's my first instinct is to say it's semisonic, and I have to now there's extra synapses connecting in my brain that are like, no, it's Eve 6 because you thought Semisonic.
There's a period of time I thought everything was either Pearl Jam or Stone Temple Pilots or Audio Slave.
In reality, it was all Nirvana.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a band. I forgot about that. They wrote some good songs.
Yeah, they did. The Kurt Cobain band.
Yeah.
Grunge music out of Seattle. I'm glad we caught that fart on radio.
It was my chair, man.
You know what the worst thing about plant-based meat is? There's no fucking meat in it.
Exactly.
So
you know what's the worst thing about your mom? Oh, sorry.
There's a startup. No, there's lots of meat in there. So there's a startup that had the genius idea of just putting meat in not meat, right?
Well, what market is that gonna?
Dude, that's fucking,
Look, we're going to tell people it's not meat, but really it's fucking steaks.
No, but they're not even telling people it's not meat. They're like, oh, it's not meat with meat.
What?
Like, they're telling people that it's got animal fat in it.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Well, that's what makes not meat so not appetizing, is that it doesn't have fat in it,
Water? You mean like the stuff in the toilet? That's where we're at. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard, dude.
Gator, would you eat not meat with meat in it?
No.
Why?
Because it has not meat in it,
it's
dude.
not meat, bro.
I don't want any part of not meat.
At least they're going in the right direction, right? They're trending towards, figuring it out.
So we've determined
wait,
that
this tastes like
to
shit.
survive, you have to eat some level of protein.
And it tastes like shit.
Yeah.
They're like, we should put some good stuff in it. All right. They're getting there. Pretty soon they're going to be eating, fish.
Like 400...
And, white chicken.
Like 400 years ago, the original Americans figured out that you needed hunters and you needed gatherers and, two different things, right? Like,
what is a gatherer? Hold on.
Well, they do the laundry and the dishes.
Fucking gatherers. I'm sick of gatherers getting as much clout as hunters, right? Like, hunters are fucking hunting.
Well, no.
These guys are out there
This
doing
is what I'm
fucking
saying. You're
work.
not hearing it, dude.
And
They figured out the
gatherers?
food pyramid a long time ago. You not only need the meat, but you also need your fruits and veggies.
And milk.
And the milk.
The gatherers scored more than the hunters.
Also, the gatherers do have titties.
And they got most.
Yeah, but they're not doing most of the work.
No.
Well,
Hunting takes way more work than gathering.
They're not doing work that could kill them.
And how do you know? How do you know the hunters weren't gathering while they were hunting?
Well, why would you do that? You got gatherers back there. You just gotta hunt.
I just think gathering is a bullshit job title. I think gatherers need to do something else.
Make some money, bitch. Can you pay the electric bill, baby? Different times.
Someone was like, hey, I'm going to go out there and hunt down something that's going to give the entire village protein. And someone else was like, yeah, I'll go out there and pick up some nuts or something.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck you. You know what I mean?
And you do. That's the point. Also, you get to fuck. You get to fuck the gatherers.
See, I never assigned a gender to hunters and gatherers. I think that's the impasse that we're having here.
Holier than thou guy over here.
I always thought
Mr. Woke fucking go to the farmer's market.
No, not like that. I was just like, if there's two dudes hanging out at a
finally got
village,
a truck, but it's blue.
If there's two dudes hanging out in an old school village, and one of them's like, I'm going to go hunting, and the other one's like, I'm going to go gathering, I would be like, dude, fuck you, bro.
Yeah, he better be really old. Like my
yeah,
knee.
you can't fucking hunt.
My knees.
Hunter-gatherers. I think,
but that's not who's gathering. You know who's gathering? It's the women.
Couldn't you call it scavenging?
The
like
men,
hunter scavengers?
The men go out and hunt.
They don't call it that.
The women, yeah, they scavenge for gathering things.
That's what gathering is scavenging.
Yeah.
Scavengers.
Scavenging the earth.
I think the gatherers also fished.
Well, it depends on...
So
I don't think so. I think the
scored,
hunters fish. I think it depends on the location.
So I think
in those
gatherers
locations
scored more meat and protein and berries than the hunters ever did.
Yeah, but the hunters are the ones that are giving us enough protein and fat to make our brains grow bigger, you know?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure in the fishing environments, because there's multiple environments, right? In the fishing,
No, usually water.
There's water in the fishing environments, right?
Well, usually,
and I think in that case you don't have hunters, you have fishermen.
Well, like rivers and streams in the winter.
You don't have fisherwomen, you have fishermen.
That's right.
Okay, whatever. Fuck me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about either.
Chris does.
I know what the fuck I'm
I
talking
only took
about.
ancient history class, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, so you've been indoctrinated.
I'm just the only one that's not afraid to talk about it.
Okay.
Hey, Chris was there. He remembers. He's older than
Nah,
us.
like the women
Also,
women are doing they're raising baby and look, fucking it's ancient times, bro. Like fuck me. I'm not saying that it's the way it should be. I'm saying it's the way it was, right? The women are like raising babies and like cooking and
They raise the babies
house
to
and
help
making
with
tools.
the gathering, dude.
and like yeah, dude, they're even like flint napping and fucking like they're holding it down. They're holding it down.
And ancient was a matriarchy. The women.
That's,
Okay.
Yeah, because what do you do if you got diarrhea?
That's not in most cases.
You got to call mom.
That's
She's
in
got
rare cases.
preparation
That's
aids
an
and stuff.
ancient world. The women were in charge.
But
Hunter gatherers was a matriarchy.
Yeah, that's true.
but then the
Facts.
hunter gatherers, those are all men, right?
No, the hunters were the men.
The gatherers are the women
Gatherers were,
and children.
and they fished because their civilization. was
See,
really
I
close
think
to
where
the
there's
river.
fishing, I think where there's
They
fishing.
go out there like, oh, little kids, we're going to teach you how to fish.
No, I think where there's fishing, there's fishermen.
So what you're telling me is women are like holding down society and building, infrastructure and
Yeah.
raising children.
Men just
and
go out and
gathering
come
more
back with
food,
meat.
And men are just like running off in the woods and beating off.
And doing war games and fighting other tribes.
And all the beta males went fishing,
Coming back with meat.
Yeah, all the beta males go fishing with the women.
right?
Yeah. They become the gatherer.
They're the modern day house husband.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, fuck me. I don't know.
Now it's all changed.
But they said that people would fish just for fun in their spare time.
That's kind of cool.
You know, if
They
you're
have like
fucking-
fishing tournaments and stuff.
If you're hungry,
Probably.
fucking
They're like, I
fish.
got my new bass boat. We're going out this weekend.
I mean, what do we do when we tell people we caught a fish? It was like this fucking big, bro.
Yeah, but you could like eat it with your buddies and stuff. And they're
You
like,
can
I'll
sit-
bring some Creole seasoning and some butter.
No, you get fruits, vegetables, meat.
You don't have cows?
Dude, I saw a thing. I think I talked about it on the show one time. I saw a thing where these
Probably
hunters,
killing cows.
No, I don't think they had go.
these
Hunt
hunters in
cows.
Africa, like took off running across the desert to go hunt. Right? They're just running. I don't know. They're running through the desert. They could run for a long time. But they came across a beehive. Right?
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, fuck hunting. Like, we're going to get this fucking honey. Like, that's what we're doing now. And dude, they climb up and they make a fire. They climb up and they fucking smoke out the bees and they chop a motherfucker down and like rip a limb off. And then they get to the comb. They rip all the comb out and they drop it down and then they climb down. Now, this is just a band of hunters. All right. It's a bunch of dudes. And they're like, okay, we're going to eat all this honey right now. That's what we're doing. Dude, they didn't take any of it back. Nothing. And they got back and they were like, did you get anything? And they're like, I don't know. Fucking busted, bro. Like,
Your hands smell like honey, you fucking bitch.
he's all sticky.
Yeah.
He's all fucking, dude.
You can't wash up.
They ate all the
They don't
honey.
got a sink, bro.
All the honey. Fucking gatherers. What are gatherers doing?
Honey's good, man. It's good shit.
The hunters,
Getting all the food.
hunters ate all the honey. Gatherers are like feeding society and stuff. Fuck that.
Potatoes and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Now they want to make shirts and stuff out of
They're like,
cotton.
we eat red meat and honey. That's it.
Yeah, they eat like monkeys and shit though too.
They probably eat people
Yeah, only like
Only-
their enemies or something though.
Or if like they're hungry.
hungry.
It's gonna be kind of wild, man.
So inflation has gone up.
We're gonna start eating people.
It did
Yep.
again.
Like just today.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
Is that a headline?
I saw it on the news.
Oh my god, dude.
More money, more problems.
So that
you
means
know?
they got to raise interest rates more to stop inflation.
Sure.
Yeah. Or no, we'll just print more money.
Like everything's expensive, we got to make everything more expensive, so people want to spend less money on stuff that's expensive.
But you got to print more money so that people have more money so that inflate because that compensate for the inflation.
Oh, so you can afford more stuff.
Yeah.
We need to go to war to make our dollar worth more money.
Will that work though?
It's worked every other time.
McDoubles
We'll make everything
have
go down.
McDoubled in the last 14 years. No, 10 years. 10 years.
It was probably less than
2014.
that. And it wasn't long ago they were $1, and now they're $2.50.
Over doubled.
It's a problem.
McDoubled.
It's a problem.
That's wild, man. And yeah, nothing else has doubled, like your income.
No, everything else is doubled except income.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it.
That only goes up 3% per year
If you're lucky.
if you're lucky.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess McDonald's fucking us over isn't a good topic.
Way to eclipse the fucking happy-go-lucky feeling of this show.
Well, you started talking about cannibalism again. I don't know if I was
Again.
feeling the good vibes.
Well, y'all brought it up in the beginning. It's just
No, you brought it up in the beginning also.
No, y'all did. You were totally talking about smoking buns and eating people.
We were smoking bones. We weren't eating people. You were like, who would I eat if you guys died first? we were like, what?
It's an interesting topic.
To you.
Interesting.
I read
Why
somewhere.
are you so hungry, Chris?
I saw somewhere on some history show that this cannibal tribe, they had this chieftain that and in their religion was if he ate 1,000 people, you would ascend into heaven and become a god. And the closest guy to ever do it got to like 650 people eaten before he was slain by a rival tribe. And
Do you have to eat like the whole person? I got questions. I got cannibalism
1,000 people
questions.
to ascend into heaven. This guy
You're like
was
everyone in the tribe has to chop off a finger. Sorry,
And
sucks to suck.
and this guy ate like 680 enemies, something like that.
I'm totally watching a documentary about cannibalism before bed.
Try to find that one on that dude. Damn God.
That's
What if
scary.
it worked?
What if it
I mean, how do we know?
Like we judge the fuck out of him, but then someone does it, and you're like, "Damn, well, fucker was right."
They could do something for science, I'm sure.
I mean, wait, in the name of research.
But do you think your KDA could really be 1,000 and 0? You think you really have this insane KDA like that in real life?
Yeah, I think that's part of it too. Like if the universe is just and pure,
Yeah.
then you have to kill them and eat them, right? Like you can't just, you know what I mean? You can't just get everybody to like throw you a fucking bite.
I just eat all the dead people that come through this particular monastery. Wait, no, morgue. Those are
1,000 and 0,
two different
bro.
things.
Yeah, you gotta
Getting
be
1,000 enemies.
you gotta be a warrior.
Yeah.
You gotta be a hunter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not a
Dude,
Not a beta male fisher.
Dude, you know how long it would take to kill 1,000 people? Like, how many people could you realistically kill in a day if you have like a spear?
Plus, if you have to eat them, like you're gonna be fat, dude. That's a lot to eat.
Yeah, that's a lot of calories, man.
Yeah, especially if you got to eat like most of them.
I think the soul is in the heart, right? For sure. You just got to take a bite out of the heart. You got to,
1,000
but you have
hearts,
to kill them,
dude.
and you have to take a bite out of the heart.
1,000. Oh,
1,000. It would
That's a
take you
lot,
like
dude.
it would take you like 5 years to eat a person a day.
yeah, because I bet
Wait,
it doesn't
what?
taste very good, dude. Yeah.
To eat a person a day?
Yeah,
Oh, you
to become a god after
Only
like
on like
1,000 people.
weekdays, maybe?
you're bad at math.
well, no, I could eat a person a day in like one day. It wouldn't take me 5 years.
No, if you ate a person a day,
There you go.
it would take you like 5 years to eat 1,000 people.
1,000 motherfuckers.
No, like 4
AI?
years.
Is it you counting for having like leftovers and stuff?
Wait. Two and
You
3
gotta heat
quarters.
them up the next day. Put them in your pocket, dude. Just let it warm up.
Fucking meal prep, dude.
Also, my math is wrong. It's half of 5 years. It's 2.5 years.
yeah, times 0.3 divided by 8
Pocket
minus
people.
1.
Pocket people.
Sounds like a horror movie, dude.
You'd have to have pocket people.
That's crazy. That sounds like a great horror movie. Can you see the cover of it? Some guy's putting his hand in his pocket, and there's just like little people, like being like, ah. Like,
You
oh,
don't
in your
understand. God told me that if I ate 1,000 people,
pocket. Yeah, that's what the movie's about. And
I
then
could
he's just like killing people
transcend
and eating
into a
them.
god.
What would he cook them as?
That would be a shitty
Food.
god if that was you cook them into food.
Yeah, okay.
What if that was your god though? What if that was your god, the guy that killed 1,000 people and like ate them? No, what?
Well, I mean, if you're like a Christian, God's killed way more people than that.
He ate them too.
I don't know if he eats them.
Well, of course he does. He's God. What else does he do with them?
I don't know. Probably doesn't digest them.
Sends them to hell.
Oh, that's what hell is? When you get to the digestive system?
The pit is lit.
Hot, 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 hot.
Yeah, dude, that's barbecue central down there south. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of religion, we're about to have a new plague. So
Oh,
I'm excited
cicadas.
for that. Yeah. No, it's the new thing to be scared of, right? Like we're past the
Apocalypse.
apocalypse, and
Yeah.
now we can move on to the plague.
Apoca's cicadas?
Yeah. A plague of cicadas.
God.
Is that pestilence? What does pestilence mean?
Impotence, is that what it is?
I thought that's when you only eat fish.
I think pestilence is
I
like
think
a
you're right.
fever plague.
Uh,
Do locusts give you a fever because they're so like...
what is the locust? Is that its own? They just call it locust. Fucking lazy writers.
I don't think it's a plague. I think it's just a phenomenon.
And this is weird for me too, because when the Bible was like, "Yo, it's a plague of locusts," I'm like, cicadas. That's what in my head. That's what they were,
Mhm.
because that's what I call a locust.
Yeah.
Because I think what the Bible was calling locust, that's like a grasshopper, you know.
Grasshopper.
Here's the
And
definition.
and it's way less scary if you're like, oh no, there's a grasshopper plague.
Here's the definition.
Bro,
of
there's a
pestilence.
cricket plague like here often, like every 6 years or something. You fucking just go to places and they're covered in crickets.
Yeah.
That shit is gnarly, dude.
Dude, the cave crickets, bro.
You get a tornado and the fucking crickets at the same time. Shit's going off.
Cave crickets? What's a cave cricket?
You never had cave crickets, bro?
Crickets in a cave.
Oh shit! No, I don't spend a lot of time in caves.
It's kind of like the pocket people. I'm gonna break it down for you. Cave crickets.
All right.
Cave crickets.
Oh, are those so?
It's like the
Like you
little
go in a
rock.
cave, but you know, like when we get the cricket apocalypse at 7-Eleven, it's like the same thing, but in a cave.
I'm glad you brought it up, MT, because the first time that I like rationalized cannibalism as in my child mind,
Yeah.
it was because we went down into a cave, and then there's all these fucking, and they weren't crickets. Like I think of a cricket as the little black
Yeah.
like cricket bug that you find in the corner of your kitchen. I would call these katydids.
Yeah.
They're like kind of white and they have real long legs.
Yeah.
And before we left the cave, they were like, "Oh yeah, these fucking crickets are blind and they're cannibalistic." And I was like, "Mom, what's cannibalistic mean?" She's like, "Oh, that means they eat each other." And I'm like, "Holy shit, that's wild."
Yeah.
And from then on, I've been like, I'll catch a cricket or a grasshopper, but a katydid, no, fuck that. I'm not touching that shit. I'll stomp it. I'm not touching that shit.
Yeah. I think crickets are also cannibal.
You think?
They eat humans?
No, they eat crickets.
Definitely praying mantises.
Oh, I thought you meant you eat humans if you're a cannibal.
Well, if you're a human, yeah.
Do you think there's
But if
a,
you're a cricket,
do you think there's a
I
katydid
mean, rabbits
with
are
a,
definitely cannibals. Rabbits are cannibals.
Do you think there's a katydid with 1,000 to 0 KDA? And he ascended to a cricket god?
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe he's the cricket god. Maybe he got there first.
He's
Yeah.
a katydid.
Like we just assumed it would be
Katydid.
a person that's God, right? No, it's a katydid.
Yeah. Doesn't know what's going on anymore.
Oh, and then the Donner Party, bro. I went to fucking.
The Donner Party?
Well, while we're talking about cannibals, I was a little kid and I went to Colorado, and they fucking, I don't know why, they were like, "Hey, you know what? We should teach the kids about the Donner Party." And I was like, "Ma, what's the Donner Party?" And she's like, "Oh, that means they ate each other." And I'm like, "Fuck, dude." Why is everybody eating each other?
Human
Shit's
katydids, dude.
Do they have like Donner burgers and shit there?
Donner burgers?
Yeah, it'd been kind of cool to eat.
It was Kevin Donner's house.
Or they a bunch of Mormons and they fucking like got
Oh, I don't
stuck
know.
and ate
The
each
only
other?
thing I remember is that they ate each other. That's all I got.
No.
That's the history class over here.
Yeah, Matt.
What happened with the
Whiskers.
Donner Party? What did they do?
They ate each other.
Oh, see, I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, dude, that's a lot for a fucking like 9-year-old mind to like wrap around, you know?
Also, why are you going at 9 years old to a fucking Donner Party, dude? In Colorado. You're from here.
It was cool.
You like went on vacation to go see where they
Vacation.
They're like, here's the table where they ate all the Donner people.
I don't think the vacation. I don't think the destination was it wasn't a Donner destination. You know.
They had like a museum and a gift shop and stuff.
We happened across the Donner Party in our escapades.
They sold like Lucky Rabbit's feet and shit. And you're like, cool, can I eat it? I'm a cannibal now.
I think didn't they all die too? Like didn't everybody
After
die?
they ate each other?
Oh,
Well, I mean,
that's-
all the people that got
that's even
ate died
worse.
for sure.
Yeah, because they found them all dead, but like some people still had like stuff
Some
in their
people are
mouth and
people.
stuff. Yeah, barbecue
Pocket
sauce on their
people-
lips
They still
and
have
stuff.
people in their pockets.
Yeah, dude.
Still have people pockets.
Holy shit! This is the cannibalism episode.
Yeah, dude, we went hard, man. Everybody's hungry, dude. We're trying to fight world hunger.
Hey, at least we solved the name and the description of the episode. The name is cannibalism and the description is sorry.
Short but sweet.
Oh, but we didn't even talk about the senior assassins.
Oh man.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Senior
Who's
assassins.
assassinating the seniors?
No,
dude?
they're not assassinating them. Here, hold on.
Wait, the seniors are assassinating people?
Yeah, they're senior assassins,
Wait, like hired guns, just like they pretend to
but
be
they're
old
really
people.
old.
And
No,
then
they
kill
are
the
really
fucking-
old, but also they're assassins.
Bro, this started popping off in the 90s. There was like dudes in the hoods that would stroll by on wheelchairs, and then they got like Tommy gun under the blanket over their non-legs. And then they just do a wheelchair drive-by.
And then they can escape.
Well, and who's going to think that the handicapped person did it?
Or the old person.
Or the old person? That's what I'm saying.
Senior assassins.
Wow.
No, that's not the story at all.
Wait, no?
No, the story is these motherfuckers are
You
doing
got me
drive-bys.
excited, dude.
Driving around the hood, doing drive-bys, but what they're doing instead of shooting guns at them is they're getting out super soakers and shooting the seniors. They're shooting seniors.
They're
with super
scaring the
soakers.
bejesus out of old people.
Come on, that's fun. That's fun. Can't we just admit that like spraying an old person with water would be like that'd be fun? They get all flustered, you know.
They shit their diaper.
The old man's like, "Arr," and you're like, fuck
Bro,
you, dude.
when you're
Drive
old,
away.
when you're old and walking your fucking wiener dog, and some fucking teenagers jump out and scare shit out of you, and you fall down and break your hip. Tell me how funny it is.
Yeah, and you shake your fist at them. Dang kids.
You're dang old.
Super soaker seniors.
Are you okay, Daisy? Check on your wiener dog.
And the wiener dog's like, I don't care about
Always
you.
got to make sure your wiener's okay.
What if you have a horse?
It's a much bigger wiener dog, dude.
I'm gonna be a senior with a horse.
You really don't think shooting seniors with super soakers is a good time? Come on.
I mean, it's funny.
What if they like it?
But I think fucking...
What if it's hot outside?
I think senior citizen assassins is fucking cool as fuck, dude. They're so sneaky. They get into anywhere. I'm just lost. And they believe them. Motherfuckers.
Yeah, the senior citizen stays up till like 3 a.m. to like stalk and kill this dude. Like, I was in bed at 8 p.m.
I had dinner at 5 at the Outback. You can see it.
Yeah.
Got the senior discount.
Hey, that's gnarly, dude. That's the kind of senior citizen I want to be. Dude, you can wear a leisure suit, like, just every day. And then, like, drive Cadillac on dubs. You know? As a white person, you can't get away with that until you're, like, 65.
Yeah.
All right, so we need to adjust what the senior assassins are. We need some
Need some context.
better senior assassins, I think.
You'd be good. I think as an old person, you'd be really good at it. No, nobody.
Oh, how much would it suck
suspect
if you were a senior assassin, like the current definition of senior assassin, and you're spraying seniors with super soakers? Damn, I should write that down.
spraying seniors?
And then
soakers?
you spray the wrong senior with a super soaker. Now you got a senior assassin after your ass. You know.
There you go.
It was all fun and
That
games
makes
until a
sense.
senior assassin fucking does a wheelchair drive-by on you.
Are they like a senior in high school?
Yeah, he looks up your ID on the Department of Homeland Security assassination page. You know what I'm saying?
They have one of those?
He has a license to kill, and he's like, this guy's going to be terminated.
Yeah, you get access with your
AARP card.
AARP card. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dude, that's crazy.
We should make a movie. We should make a movie about senior assassin.
I think they already did that with Bruce Willis. It's called Retired and Extremely Dangerous.
Red.
Yeah.
Dude, in the cover of it's got like a dude putting his hand in his pocket with like people
People pocket.
On a horse.
on a horse. He's like old. He's a senior assassin. The pocket though, it's all about the pocket.
Pocket apocalypse.
The Whiskey and Whiskers website is up, so whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com if you'd like to support the show.
Support the share.
Links to our social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
All at whiskeyandwhiskers.com.
Whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. Don't forget that.
Podcast.
New episodes every Monday. New
You're going to know
content all the time. We'll see you next week.
next week.